So we are super excited to be able to share this with you today. Yeah. As everyone knows, Prince Harry released his long-awaited memoir, and we have been able to get a copy for you. I went to the local bookstore. I went to Barnes & Noble, and it was already sold out, right?
It's like hotcakes flying off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? I went into the Barnes & Noble, right? I went to a few of them, but the first one I went to, I was like, hey, do you have the book Sparé? And they said no. So I was like, oh, my God. I did not.
It was sold out?
Yeah, so I went to the next one, yeah. So, yeah. And again, you know, like
you
no
went to
one
the
had.
next bookstore, and they were like, they don't have Sparé either.
They didn't have Sparé either, you know. Finally, I went to the last bookstore, and they just happened to be on the shelf. Like one of the parts in the book that I really felt bad for him was when his dad, Charles, apparently, right? He took him upstairs to the highest peak of the castle, right?
Yeah.
And he said, one day all of this will be yours.
Oh.
You know, and you know, the whole idea that you know, Prince Harry was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I'm going to have like all this land. And the fact that he only got curtains after that was really kind of a letdown.
Oh, I know. I mean, like that's what he gets for having an older brother, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Medieval system of primogeniture where you're kind of left without anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, and apparently, his brother Bill got like all the tracts of land that they were looking at that was outside that window.
Oh, right, yeah. He got massive tracts of land. I know. I heard about that. Yeah. Where this takes us. This is the audiobook I found on Etsy.
Okay, cool.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. Balmoral. On summers we would visit Grandmama. Round Balmoral Castle was a marsh country full of crocodiles and piranhas and VT. If you slipped into the moat you were toast. My first most vivid impression when I was 5 years old was of this bleak place overgrown with nettles. Hold your noise, cried a terrible voice. I turned round. It was Will's, my evil brother, my nemesis. He started up from among the graves near the old churchyard. Keep still, you little devil, or I'll cut your throat. Wills wore an old rag tied round his head. He was smothered in mud. He glared and growled and seized me by the chin. Oh, don't cut my throat, Wills, I pleaded in terror. Pray don't do it, my dearest elder brother. Homo says what? Said Wills indistinctly. What? I asked, unsure of what he'd said. Ha ha. Homo says what? Wills repeated. What? I asked again. Ha ha. Wills just laughed and reached down and grabbed me by the elastic band of my underwear and yanked it high over my shoulders for a wedgie, hemming in my ball sack something fierce. He then reached in my pockets and pulled out a Twix which he ate ravenously. You young dog, said Wills, licking his lips, what ginger hair you got? Let's make ginger ale, ginger. At this Wills took his strawberry kiwi Capri Sun and squirted it in my eyes. I've never been the same and I can't drink Capri Sun to this day.
Wow.
Terrible.
I will not stand for this bullying.
But no. I mean, it makes sense that he would break away from the Church of England, you know, and kind of go his own way and try to start his own country. I mean, you know, can you imagine having to put up with that?
I know. I mean, you had older brothers.
They never tried to take my Twix, though.
Really?
But I did have, like, one time. Do you remember when Kentucky Fried Chicken had hot wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, my oldest brother came in. He had just got done smoking a bunch of marijuana, and he ate like 3 of my chicken wings, and I loved,
Oh,
and that sucked. That sucked. But I had like, you know, it was a 20-piece wing, so like I had like
right,
and I had eaten like 5, so 3, so I had 12 left, right? But still, I wanted all 20.
You should go on Oprah.
But you know what, though? Honestly, I felt really bad about it, and it's always something that I've held in.